Coach, you won a game in a way that you haven't yet to this point of the season, a grinder in overtime. Why was it so important to close out a game like that for the first time as the head coach at BYU with this squad?
I mean, our guys haven't really wavered. You know, some things haven't gone our way as a team. Some things haven't gone our way as individuals, and guys just keep working, you know. Dallin, you know, things haven't gone his way. Guy makes huge plays in overtime. You know, things haven't gone Canons' way recently. He just kept working and was unreal tonight, you know. And then from a team perspective, you know, we've been on the other side of those a couple of times, but I think that's helped us have some experience, stay poised. We've learned from it, and just a great win.
What did you do specifically down the stretch that allowed you to close out this game?
I don't even know, honestly, man. I got to watch the film. There was a lot going on there. But, you know, I thought we were, for the most part, I think getting, you know, Omer that foul, we were obviously trying to attack him on some, you know, matchups and things and trying to go at him. That was big. But we just grinded it out, man. Like, the guy just made plays. We got timely stops. We made enough free throws. Just, you know, I'd have to really dive into the tape to really see exactly what went down there.
In defending Baylor, what makes them so tough from a matchup perspective?
We got dynamic guard play, you know, and then the you know, Omer is a load. I think he gets overlooked, you know, not by us. We put a ton of time talking about him. I actually thought we did a good job on him. Challenged Cable, you know, a little bit. And because he's so big and strong, we had to put guards on their 7-footer. You know, Dallin was guarding the guy in overtime, you know. And I thought they did a good job battling him. But at the end of the day, dynamic guard play. You know, Edgecombe is as good as they come. He's really talented young man. And then the other guys, they just keep putting so much pressure on you off the dribble, you know. And that's what makes them a real challenge to defend.
I want to go back to Cannon. What has allowed him to rediscover his confidence?
Work. You know, work and good coaching, not me. John Linehan and one of our GAs, Kyle Sturtevant, have done a great job with them. And obviously I'm supporting, but they're the ones that are, you know, in the trenches with them. You know, Cannon knows we care about him, you know. And it's not easy to be a 18-year-old in this league with men. You know, you're going to have some bumps in the road. And I just appreciate how he hasn't wavered. He's got a great support system. You know, his family's very supportive. And, you know, it's just a team effort, honestly. And he's a young guy, and he's learning. I think tonight was, not just tonight, the last couple games, honestly, been a real shot in the arm for our team, but I think for his confidence. And I've said this all along about him and Yegor, you know, just trying to get those guys to be the best versions of themselves by March. And tonight was a massive step in the, you know, the pathway for that, to that, I should say, for Cannon.
For the last moments of regulation and in overtime, schematically you chose to go with what looked like a ball security rotation where Cannon is on the bench. Walk me through that mentality and that approach.
Yeah, I mean, we knew they were going to ratchet up the pressure. So against a team like that, I mean, we only had 10 turnovers. That was one of the reasons why we won the game. And so, you know, part of it was Cannon. You know, the way I'm kind of subbing him now, he's get these long runs, and he empties that tank. And so, you know, it was a good team win, though. He came in, did what he needed to do, and then the next round of guys came in. So just a great overall team win, and Cannon obviously was a huge part of it.
You mentioned Dallin Hall. A lot of his plays and stats don't show up on a stat sheet and go under the radar. What's he doing well, specifically in a game like this?
Well, number one, he's not pouting. He's not sulking. He just wants to win, and I love that about him. You know, he found himself in big moments, and I thought he was aggressive. You know, some stuff we highlighted pregame and yesterday about some of those shots off the dribble that we like him shooting. He made some timely ones tonight, and you know, really stepped up.
You've mentioned pace a lot. How did you feel your team played in terms of pace tonight?
First half, I thought it was really good. Game got a little more choppy in the second half, more fouls being called. But, I mean, we put up 44 points in the first half. You know, I thought they were gassed, honestly. You know, you could look at Edgecombe. He was sucking wind on some of the free throws. But, I mean, that's how we want to play. That's how we're wired to play. And we're really good at that.
You mentioned the turnovers, a lot of good things taking care of the ball. How did you feel your team performed as a connected defensive unit overall tonight?
You know, more good than bad. I mean, they put tons of pressure on you, you know, with how dynamic they are off the dribble and the two big, strong guys inside. So I think we did a pretty good job, you know, being connected. You know, it's too many fouls, and but also you have to give them credit because they go 13 of 28 from three, which isn't something that they normally do. So they made big shots where we were over helping a little bit, but they're a good basketball team with good players, so that's going to happen.
For the first time ever, BYU has a 3-game win streak in Big 12 play. You've been checking boxes. You got that road win at Colorado. That hadn't been done. You get an important winning at Cincinnati in blowout fashion. That, in many ways, hadn't been done. And then you win the close game tonight. What's next on the pecking order of the to-do list for BYU?
Man, we just go. I know it sounds cliche, but I mean it. We just go game by game. This group of guys, man. I love coaching them because they show up and they try to get better every day. And then not every team is like that. And so, we just want to stack good practice days. We want to stack wins at this point, which we've been doing. And, not look too far down. We're just, whatever's next, we want to go out and try to get that done.
Clearly the team is gelling better. How's the staff doing in that regard as you learn and grow together?
Good. The games are obviously intense, so there's, stuff being said, this and that. But, everyone in our group wants to win. I got a great coaching staff. They help me tremendously. I think they're learning, how I operate, how I like things. I put a lot of trust in their opinions and their collective experiences, but it's definitely been in some growing pains, but I think we're making strides there as well.
We'll finish with this. Conor McGregor in the house tonight. So that happened at a BYU game. The crowd was incited because of that and several other reasons because of your play. What was that like to have that atmosphere and that experience here tonight?
Yeah, I glanced over there at one point, and I usually don't notice stuff, but he was right up front. I saw that. My first head coaching job was in Dublin, Ireland, and so shout out to Ireland, well represented tonight in Provo.
Coach, congratulations on the 3-game win streak and on a big win on your home floor.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.